Rashida Strober in the building. I am the creator, the inventor, the designer, the architect of the very first platform in history to fight for the eradication of colorism and dark skin discrimination. What I call darkism. I created this platform in 1998. In 1998, right? Before anybody on YouTube, before anybody online talked about colorism, talked about dark skin discrimination, I built this platform and I brought it online after years of fighting to make it pop, to get people to know about it, and people stole and ripped me off and plagiarized me. But you're not the dark skin activist. It's only one, and that's Rashida Strober. What is dark skin activism? It consists of me writing books and plays about only dark skin. It also consists of me doing darkism talks, which I've been doing since 1998, before any of you talked about colorism and dark skin. I'm the originator of this lane. My books include Darkism, 25 Ways Dark Skinned People Are Discriminated Against. My book include How to Be the Hottest Dark Skinned Chick on the Planet, the first motivational book written for dark skinned females. My books also include Darkism and A Dark Skinned Woman's Revenge, and Token Dark Girl, the It Dark Girl of the Moment. You can find my books by going to my website, darkskinactivist.com. You can also cash app me $rashidalala, and I will send you an autographed copy of one of my books. Once again, $rashidalala. And I'm also accepting contributions because I'm in a legal battle to stop the online harassment and attacks and death threats against Black women for speaking out and speaking their truth. All right. So, let me show y'all where I'm at here. And you know, tonight I had to come over here. I'm in the hood. I'm in what some people in St. Petersburg would call the projects. This is the hood. This is where I'm at. I had to come over here to run an errand. This is the hood. And no shade on the hood at all. But this just made me think, yeah, we got palm trees down here in the hood. Okay, St. Petersburg, Florida. This is the hood. This is where I'm at. This is the hood. Okay. This is what it is. All right. This is where I'm at. The hood. Now, if you go up the street from here, what they're doing is they're gentrifying and they're building very nice places for non-Black people that they know that non-Black people cannot afford those. Like if you go right up the street from here, you're going to see a whole different world. You know, it is darkism, it is racism, it's systemic economic darkism. That is what I call it, systemic economic darkism. But, you know, we caught up in this thing called systemic economic darkism and racism. And I hear a lot, and I'm going to show y'all the hood where I'm at again, because I'm pulling out the hood. This is the hood where I'm pulling out of. Okay, this is the hood right here. This is what it is. Those are projects. And they've been there ever since I was a little girl. I know it may be hard to see at night. And in those projects, a lot of single mothers live in those projects. I'm just going to ride past it because this is the hood. This is the heart of the hood right here in St. Petersburg. And in those projects, there are a lot of single moms. And you know, on the internet, unfortunately, a lot of our men, and there's one of the corner stores, which I'm very opposed to corner stores. I do not like corner stores. in the hood because they promote alcohol and eating bad food, and a lot of crazy stuff goes on at those stores. And so I try my best, you know what I'm saying, not to go to these stores, these corner stores up in the hood, okay? But anyway, there's a lot of online for being single mothers, and there's no accountability with the men. And here's what I want to say to those men that are exclusively blaming Black women for being single mothers. Why don't you do this? How about marrying before you impregnate? How about taking the time to wife up the woman that you are with, that you like, that you are dating before you get her pregnant. I know that that's like a very revolutionary thing to say. I know that that's foreign to a lot of people, but you know, I'm trying to solve this problem that many of the black males will come online as a method of bashing black women, to try to make black women look bad without being on takes two to tango. It's not just the fault of the black woman for being a single mother. It's actually not just the fault of the black man for being a single mother. It's everybody's fault that's involved. So what I want to know is, why are these men not telling these other men to marry before you impregnate? A lot of you act as if a woman can get pregnant by herself. A woman cannot get pregnant by herself. It has to be with the help and the assistance of the man to get pregnant. A woman cannot become a single mother by herself. That's not how it works. The man in the picture, and I would argue 9 times out of 10, the man in the picture decided to leave for whatever reason, making the woman a single mother. See, contrary to what they tell you on YouTube and tell you online, the majority of black women want to be in stable relationships with one man. They do not want to be single mothers. They do not want to take care of children by themselves. They want to be in a relationship, to build a family, to be married, to be wifed up. See, what y'all are not being honest about is a lot of y'all are not ready. You're not ready, but you like the part where you make the baby. You like that part. But you don't like the responsibility part. You don't like taking care of the child on a day-to-day basis. You don't like getting up in the morning, getting the child ready for school. You don't like having to, even the process of even enrolling the child in school and having to deal with outside authorities regarding the child's schooling, regarding the child going to the doctor. You don't like that part. Okay? That's called responsibility. And so what a lot of you do, you leave. You're the reason. This is the part they're not telling y'all. You're the reason for single motherhood. You're the blame for single motherhood, but you put it all off on the woman. So here's how you could do, because I'm about solutions. And I'm going to make this quick. I'm not going to be on here all night. I'm going to make this quick. I'm about solutions. And one of the solutions, because there's many solutions to the problem. There's a lot of things you could do. You can abstain. You can abstain. You can abstain. But one of the things that you could do is do not impregnate the woman before marriage. It's just that simple. It's called accountability. It's called stop blaming single mothers for being single mothers without blaming yourself, because you was involved in her becoming a single mother. You have to ask, how did that single mother become a single mother? And it is a myriad of ways that that single mother became a single mother. Okay? Some of these women became single mothers due to their own faults. But a lot of these single mothers became single mothers because you left. You didn't want to handle your responsibility. A lot of you cheated on your wife. You cheated on your girlfriend, and you had a baby outside of the relationship, and you decided to go be with that woman, and you left the woman that you was with, your wife or your girlfriend, you left her to raise your kid because you wanted to be with the other woman, and that's how she became a single mother. But you're going to sit up here and blame, you're going to sit here and blame the woman. You're not making any sense. And a lot of you are liars. You are liars. So I have a revolutionary idea. I have a revolutionary solution to the problem. Marry the woman before you get her pregnant. Use a condom. Refuse to sleep with her unless she has birth control. How about that? That's a revolutionary thing. You have the power in your hand. Nobody's forcing you. Nobody's putting a gun to your head and forcing you to sleep with the woman without a condom. Nobody's forcing you and putting a gun to your head and forcing you to sleep with a woman who you have not verified that is on birth control. You do that because you want to do it. But then you want to sit there and blame the woman for being a single mother when you are part of the problem. Modus apparatus is very simple, basic advice. It's common sense. But people would rather do what feels good, what's easy, and then they get angry at the results. That's what's going on. These men would rather do what feels good to them at the time, and for whatever reason, they decide to leave the woman. She ends up pregnant. They left her. And then they're mad and they're angry because she's a single mother. That doesn't make any sense. You caused the problem. Here's something simple, and I'm not going to be on here all night getting myself all worked up. 1 + 1 = 2. Man plus woman got together, created a child. If the man leaves the woman becomes a single mother, raising that child. Okay? So that took 2. It took 2 to create that single mother. So why are you blaming the female only? Look at yourself. Blame yourself as well. This is my point. You are not making any sense. You men that bash black women who are single mothers, because from what I see, they're only doing it to black women. Everything, black women get attacked for every damn thing. Let's just say that. We are attacked for everything. Greetings to everybody that's watching tonight. Black women get blamed for every damn thing under the sun, especially the dark-skinned ones. We get blamed if it's a rainy day. It's our fault. I'm here to tell you, dark-skinned women, every damn thing ain't y'all. And y'all know I'm an accountable woman. Y'all know I'm quick to call you out if you're wrong. I will call out my own self if I am wrong. I can admit when I am wrong. I will apologize if I am wrong. But black women get blamed for every damn thing that's wrong in the black community, as if we alone created it, as if we are the Virgin Mother Mary, Immaculate Conception. We get blamed for every damn thing. We got everybody's problems and struggles on our backs, and we get blamed. I am so tired of everybody blaming black women for being black women because you don't like me. What it is you don't like me because I'm a black woman, and you hate black women. A lot of you actually hate black women. Blame us for what we actually did. I got no problem with that. Share in the blame if you was a part of it, though. Accountability. Don't try to dump all the problems off on the black woman. That's what's going on. It's like we're a dumping ground. You see a big old garbage can where they just come in and they just dump all the trash in there. That's what they do to black women. Every damn thing that's wrong with the black community, they dump it on black women. Just dump it on black women. And a lot of the stuff don't even be our fault. But because we're unprotected, because we're discriminated against, because we're called ugly, because we're looked down upon, everybody feels that they could do whatever the hell they want. And you know what? That's why one thing I will say, I'm so damn glad that Derek Chauvin got convicted of murdering George Floyd. Because even though that's a black man, he is a black man, I still feel that, when I think about the police in my situation, when I think about the court system in my situation, that they did absolutely nothing to help me when I was threatened with my house to be blown up, threatened and gang stalked for months on end, and it's still going on. They did nothing to help or protect me. Zero. They don't believe you. They don't help you. They do nothing. They sit back and watch it go down. And some of us have to die, end up dead, and they still don't give a fuck. Because they don't care about Breonna Taylor. Rest in peace. You think they care about Breonna Taylor? Black women, they do not care about you at all. I'm a black woman, and I know firsthand. They don't give a damn about you and your well-being. They don't care. You got the black men trashing you and, lying on you and dumping everything. And then society doesn't give a damn whether you live or die. They don't give a damn. They don't care. Breonna Taylor, rest in peace. Sandra Bland. I don't see all this uprising for Sandra Bland. I never saw it. She was murdered by the police. Everything gets blamed on black women. And so when I seen this verdict, I feel like, okay, that's also a verdict for me as a black person in general. Because I know that I have been mistreated by the authorities in terms of all the death threats and the stalking that has happened to me, and nobody has done nothing about it in the face of evidence. And we talk about solid evidence. We're not talking about what I think. We're talking about evidence. Ignored it. Racism, darkism, discrimination. We suffer like hell because we're black women and we're hated. And this started in slavery. The brutality that we experience right now stems from slavery. And so I come online and talk about dark skin oppression, and I am threatened with death and murder and stalked and harassed, and people telling me I'm gonna blow up your house. And the police and the authorities ignore it. They do this. They turn the blind eye. They don't see it. It's there, but they don't see it. And it's because I'm a black woman. I'm a dark-skinned black woman. Everything gets dumped on us. Anything that goes wrong gets dumped on us. Anything. I'm tired of it. So my thing with these black men, that's constantly hollering back, single mothers, you caused the single mother to be a single mother. You did this. Look at yourself. You're not going to sit there and only blame the single mother for becoming a single mother. It had to take a man to somehow leave that woman to make her become a single mother. It's just that simple. This is not rocket science. My cash app, folks, is $rashidalala. Once again, $rashidalala. I am continuing to fight hard to raise funds to help me in the legal battle that I have been going through, fighting against the harassment, the stalking, the cyber stalking of black women online. Please go to my cash app, which is $rashidalala. Once again, $rashidalala, and make a contribution. You can find my cash app and my PayPal on my website, which is darkskinactivist.com. Once again, darkskinactivist.com. You can also find my PayPal, my GoFundMe, and my Cash App if you look at the description and the comment section of any video that I have on my channel. I need donations. I need help with paying for the legal expenses that I have incurred and that I keep incurring. The harassment, the stalking continues. It has not stopped. Please make a financial contribution to help me keep fighting, because I'm not going to stop fighting and I'm not going to stop speaking out. The Cash App is $rashidalala. Once again, $rashidalala. I'm just tired of everything being blamed on Black women. No accountability. Nobody saying, well, we're all at fault. I don't hear that. That would be a fair and balanced way. They always find a way to blame the Black woman for everything, even though we are the main ones that get out there and march and protest against injustice. I have been personally protesting for Black men regarding police brutality and injustice, and not just for Black men, but Black women and Black people for years. It did not take social media for me to get up and go out there and protest. I've been doing it with the Uhuru movement, and I'm gonna keep doing it to the day I die. I'm gonna fight against injustice. I'm not going to stop. Death threats, harassment, calling the police, making false police reports, none of that is going to stop me. And I'm talking to the stalkers and the harasser that continues to harass and stalk me online because they're angry that I'm speaking out against all forms of darkism and oppression against dark-skinned females first, because that's where I started, and dark-skinned people. I'm not going to stop because you're angry. And I'm not going to stop. This is what was on my heart. I'm tired of Black women who are single mothers being blamed exclusively. We all share fault. That's my point. It is never, and some of these men are so nasty and vicious towards Black women for being Black women. You're angry at us for being Black women. That's why, because you hate your own self. You do not like yourself. You're mad with yourself. You're mad at your situation in America as an oppressed man. You're oppressed. You're mad about that. You gonna take that out on the Black woman because you're angry? I didn't do that to you. Blame white supremacy for that. That is the fault of white supremacy. That is not the fault of the Black woman. Black women are not in a position of power to oppress you on a massive scale. We're not in, we did not create racism and white supremacy. You're angry and mad at the wrong women, and you constantly come online and you take it out on Black women with all this. I mean, there's a such thing as constructive criticism, which I support, but they're not constructively criticizing. What it is hatred. It's hatred, anger, and rage towards the Black woman, and it has turned to violence, which was incited against me. That's how much hatred they have. So where they want Black women, they're telling Black women, they're telling people to physically attack Black women because they hate us. I'm gonna protect myself. You're not gonna intimidate me. You're not going to, the police is not protecting me at all. They have not believed or done anything about any of the stalking, the constant stalking, the death threats, people telling me they're going to blow up my house, they're going to murder my family. Police ain't did nothing about that because they don't care, because I'm a Black woman. I am a casualty. I'm replaceable. They don't see me as a human being. And a lot of these Black men who hate Black women, they're helping it. They're perpetuating the hatred by inciting violence. They're inciting violence against Black women like me online. That's why I'm in a legal battle. Once again, that Cash App is $rashidalala. $rashidalala. Support me financially in the legal battle today. It has not stopped. I have incurred legal expenses that has sometimes been very insurmountable for me, but I keep on fighting and I keep incurring legal expenses. And I ask you to please go to my Cash App and make a donation. Go to my PayPal and make a donation. Yeah, modus apparatus, you're right. It does no good, but I do it because I put the stuff on record. I'm going to put it on record when you do something to me. I'm going to put it on record. My Cash App is $rashidalala. Once again, $rashidalala. Once again, $rashidalala. My PayPal is icecreamladydream@yahoo.com. icecreamladydream@yahoo.com. Okay, that's not even the point. Modus apparatus. I'm going to put it on file. I'm a tax-paying citizen that my tax dollars go towards funding police departments, and I'm going to call and I'm going to put it on record, even though I know they're not going to do nothing about it. That's not the point. It's going to go on record because I have every right, just like you, if you're being stalked and harassed, you have every right to go to these people that are paid to protect you. You have every right. If you are truly and genuinely being stalked, threatened with death, and you have proof of it, oh, you have every right. Now, as I said, that does not mean that they're going to believe you and help you, black women. I've already said that. You're black. You're not, they don't deem you as worthy of being protected. You're black. Understand that. I understand it clearly. That's not going to stop my humanity in regards to me reporting it. I'm not going to stop. I have every right. I'm not backing down. I'm not backing down from making a report because I have a right to do that. And so do you if you are being threatened with death and threatened with bodily harm from people online who don't like you simply because you are a black woman. It's a hate crime. That's what it is. It's hate crime. It's the hatred of the black woman. It is the hatred of the dark-skinned black woman because you're angry because we're speaking out. That's pretty much all I had to say. This is what was on my heart and mind. I'm tired of black single mothers being blamed. I am so tired of it. Good evening, The Faith Factor. Good evening, everybody. I am so sick and tired of it. They use us as punching bags, making money off of us, just denigrating us. It's sickening. These people are sick. They're demonic. They're demonic, and they will try to have you killed because that's what they're doing to me. You cannot trust these people. You have to watch your back, and please let your family know what's happening to you because the police is not going to protect you, even though I encourage you to report it. But please also let your family know. So if anything happens to you, black woman, you have put other people up on notice of what people are doing to you. That's why I make a record of it. We all need to make a record of it. They sit here and they're so evil, and I've never felt that way towards anybody. I've never felt evilness in my heart to where I gotta go online and be up here attacking them and wishing violence and inciting, but I've never felt that. I've never done that. But it's something about these people that they're so demonic in their feelings towards black women. It's a sick thing. These people are literally psychotic. That's why we have to be careful. And they're attacking these black women that are single mothers, don't know the situation. Some of these mothers, single mothers, maybe their husband died. Some of these single mothers, maybe their husband or boyfriend left them because they wanted to hold around with other women, and the woman, maybe she wasn't having it. Maybe some of these dudes have been beating violently on these women, and they decided to leave with their kids. It is a myriad. You cannot just generalize, but they do it because we're black women, and they deem us to be not human beings. They deem us to be animals, and we're not protected. We don't have no protection. So this is why they do this to us. These people are demonic and they are sick. But you stand your ground, and you don't let them make you feel bad. because you're a single mother. You know your situation. You know what done went down. You know, long as you know and long as God know. These are fucking human beings. They're not God. They don't own and control you. They did not fucking make you. Okay? Rashida Strober, the world's first and only dark-skinned activist. And I think that's the faith factor. I'm not sure if that's who I think it is, but if that's you, sis, blessings and love to you. Peace and blessings and love to everybody that's on the chat, even the haters, because I'm not worried about you. You're not going to stop me from speaking out. The faith factor says facts. Some of them are angry about their own circumstances and can't wait to take it out on a black woman. That is sickening to me. It's just sickening and evil. I want to thank y'all for tuning in. That's pretty much what I had to say. God laid this on my heart. And whenever God lays something on my heart and I feel it, I'm going to come and talk about it. I'm going to talk because I know I'm going to help somebody going to be listening to me and they're going to be encouraged by what I am saying. That's one of the reasons why I will come up on my platform or wherever and I'm going to talk. I ain't going to stop talking. I'm going to talk about it. Because I know it's somebody out there that needs to hear what I am saying. It's for you, whoever you are. I don't know. But this is my channel, my books. I might complain about people stealing from me, and they do, plagiarizing me. But you will never break me from the heart of why I started doing this, which is to help myself. It has been very therapeutic, and to help somebody. Over the years, there have been people that sent me emails to tell me how I have helped them. And that's why I really do this. That's why I really do this. You needed to hear this. You are still somebody. Don't you ever let these self-hating bastards, low-life dogs that are angry with themselves make you feel like you are nobody because of your situation. Because you know your situation. You know what done happened to you. You know what that person done did to you. And you don't have to explain it to nobody. You don't owe nobody an explanation. They're not your maker. You don't have to talk. You just continue doing what you need to do. And God is going to take care of you. And this message is for you. Rashida Strober, the world's first and only dark-skinned activist. And thank everybody for watching. Like I said, that Cash App, before I leave, that Cash App is $Rashidalala. Once again, $Rashidalala. The PayPal is icecreamladydream@yahoo.com. And I will not stop until I reach $1 million. For all the haters, I done had so many haters that keep coming. They're angry because they want me to stop. They want me to fucking give up. No, I'm going to reach $1 million. There's $1 million donor out there. I know you're there. The Cash App is $Rashidalala. And you don't have to donate $1 million if you ain't got it. You can still give what you got. The PayPal is icecreamladydream@yahoo.com. icecreamladydream@yahoo.com. And my GoFundMe. You can go to my GoFundMe by Googling Rashida Strober GoFundMe. And here's how you could get to the PayPal, the Cash App, and the GoFundMe. You go to my website, darkskinactivist.com, and scroll down. Or you can go to any video I have on my YouTube channel under the comment section or the description, and you're going to find the GoFundMe, the Cash App, and the PayPal. Thank you, my $1 million donor. You're there. Good night.